the genuine and counterfeit designation test requires flames to remain alight. No flame required to remain alight. Flammable, extremely flammable. And then another comparison is actual liquid contents in comparison. The genuine one is a thick liquid and it's darker in color as opposed to counterfeit one, which is lighter in color and it's the density of the liquid is lesser than the original one. Another very important difference, this can be tested by the customs people. If you spray the original one on your hand, the genuine one, it will feel like room temperature, just like any liquid that you will spray on your hand. On the other hand, if you spray the counterfeit product, you'll feel cold. Like you'll feel that there's something really cold on your hand because it has the hydrocarbon propellants as opposed to the carbon dioxide propellants in the original one. So that's how it is imported from US. The can size is this one, the 400 ml can size that's imported from US. And one very, very important distinction that you have here is it has 4 grips inside. It's clear. Can you see inside? You have 4 grips there. And there's a blue mark. There's a blue mark. So that's how the original product will look like, with 4 indents in the nozzle, inside the nozzle, and with a blue mark there. However, for the purpose of India, that's how, if they manufacture and if they import, that's how we'll be importing. And in India, there's only one official importer, which is Atul Limited. So anybody other than Atul Limited importing WD-40 products is most likely to be counterfeit. It's likely to be counterfeit in all probability. And in India, the local filling or manufacturing is done by Atul Limited. You have various distributors within India, but for the purposes of import, he is the only authorized, licensed importer in India, Atul Limited. And for Indian purposes, you have butane propellant used in India. Again, that's for legal purposes. Then you have 3 can sizes, 170 grams, 63.8 grams, and 32 grams respectively. And the ones that are manufactured in India, they will have 8 indents. So if they're imported from US, they'll have 4 indents because that is in the 400 ml size. But the ones within India, they have 8 indents. So if you see 8 indents in this one, in the 400 ml packing, if you see 8 indents, it is most likely to be counterfeit. It's most likely to be counterfeit. Then you have the remaining and the 3 sizes that are imported in India, and that's the repetition. And the 400 ml that is made exclusively for India. Even if it is not written exclusively for India, it can be imported by the limited in India nevertheless. You can import it from some other country if it is not made in US. Like there's a shortage in the country and you can import it from some other country. But that will have 4 indents itself. And that won't have more than 4 indents. Package size. So there's a summary on the genuine versus counterfeit. That's a concluding slide. It says the genuine WD-40 when sprayed on farms, it feels warm or the normal, whereas the counterfeit one is cold. The genuine one has 4 indents, the 400 ml packing has 4 indents, and the counterfeit one has 8 indents. There's a blue color mark inside of the can, which I hope you remember, inside the nozzle, just next to these indents, and there's no such mark on the counterfeit. The genuine WD-40 will never be a 20% mark or more free. This is one another important distinction. If you see like 20% free, 25% free on the bottle itself, it is a fake product because they don't offer discounts. The company WD-40 it doesn't offer any discounts or any promotional measures are not taken by the company. Then the original one contains compressed gases, whereas it contains hydrocarbons and liquefied gases. It's flammable, extremely flammable. It requires flames to remain alive. The counterfeit one doesn't require flame to remain alive. This one sprays upside down, that one doesn't. And when sprayed in a transparent bottle, it's darker and thicker, whereas the counterfeit one is thinner in density and is transparent. And the PSI, the pressure, the original one has a lot more pressure, which decreases with the lifespan of the can, and the counterfeit one, it has less pressure. Now this is some of the uses, which can like it keeps flies off cows. If you spray it on a cow, like you can just have a look at it. Restores and cleans chalkboards. Out of a list of 2,000 uses, I've just selected a handful of these uses. It cleans and lubricates guitar strings. One very important, one very interesting usages. New York State uses WD-40 to keep the Statue of Liberty protected from the elements. So obviously, it lasts for a longer period, I'm sure, sir. You have bug guards come off easily with WD-40 protecting your paint from eroding paint damage. It lubricates sticking windows, cracks in home windows for easy. Like in US, it's not possible that there's a house and you will not find this product. It's that common product. It has so many uses for gardening and like for if you have a cycle that is jammed, the chain is jammed, you can use for that purpose to unentangle it, untangle the jewelry chains, untangle the cycle chains, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much for your attention.
Lesser known facts about a lesser known product. Now, before we move on, I'd like to bring it to your notice. You all have feedback forms right in front of you, and I'd request all of you to please fill them up and leave at the registration desk after the event. Now, I'd like to invite Ms. Akansha Bansal to give us a PowerPoint presentation and a catalog insight into the original products of LVMH, basically concentrating on Christian Dior as well as the identification aspects. Ms. Akansha Bansal, Masters in Intellectual Property Law from University College London, has worked with various accomplished lawyers, senior advocates, Delhi High Court judge and an NGO. She was a participant at the 2009 Marks Conference on Sustainable Development and IPR at Brighton, UK. And she's also scheduled to attend the 2012 INTA meeting to be held at Washington, USA next week. I'd like to invite Akansha.
Christian Dior, who became the most recognized name in fashion. In 1946, he laid down the foundation of Christian Dior in Paris. In 1947, he came out with his new collection, which was called New Look, which focused on luxury rather than comfort. It became the most famous collection of the time. And since then, the company Christian Dior has only grown and has virtually dictated fashion styles. In 1995, the company Christian Dior came up with a design which was known as the Lady Dior design, which has been subject to massive counterfeiting. As Professor Sinha gave you an example of a LVMH bag, the same is the Lady Dior bag. This is a fake Lady Dior bag, which was actually purchased from Sarojini Nagar for a sum of Rs 2,500. And now, this is an original Christian Dior bag, which actually cost more than 40,000 rupees, in fact much higher than that. And this Lady Dior bag has been subject to massive counterfeiting since 1995. Now these are some of the registered word marks and device marks which Christian Dior owns. It is Christian Dior, Dior, Dior written in a formative manner, CD, Baby Dior, and some of the logos. Now this slide is very important because it tells what particular products of Christian Dior are manufactured in which countries. For example, hats are only manufactured in Italy. Therefore, a consignment which is of hats and which comes from Italy is more likely to be original than a consignment of hats which comes from China, or as a matter of fact, any other country. Now these are some of the Dior manufacturers and their licensed manufacturers. Dior themselves manufactures leather goods, ready-to-wear jewelry, scarves, whereas they have licensed manufacturers for watches, sunglasses and mobiles. Now comes the technical part of my presentation. How to distinguish an original Christian Dior bag from a fake or a counterfeit Christian Dior bag. Now an original Christian Dior bag will come with the following. It will come with a card tag. The card tag will have Christian Dior written on it. On the right hand side, Christian Dior plus boutique. If you can see, it will have Christian Dior written on it. Christian Dior plus boutique plus Paris written on it, and on the back side of the card there will be a sticker which will have a barcode and it will say the name of the product, the color of the product. Whereas if you will see the fake one, first of all it will be attached with a plastic thread. The barcode will be directly printed on the card and the color of the bag which is mentioned on the card tag is a brown color. This bag example of a fake bag because the card tag over here says the color is beige, whereas the bag is black. Also, the barcode, if you will see, is printed on the card tag rather than being on the sticker and affixed on the back side of the card. Now, on the inside of the bag will be an inside label which will be sewn on the Christian Dior bag. It will say where the bag is made. Now, if you will remember, slide 3 says which product of Christian Dior is manufactured where. The bags which comes into the category of small leather goods are only manufactured in Italy or Spain. Therefore, a bag which says made in Italy, made in Spain is more likely to be original than a bag which says made anywhere else in the world. Also, the third thing that the original Christian Dior bag will come with is an authenticity card. An authenticity card will always be grey in color. It will have black letters written on it. And on the back side, there will be empty spaces which will be filled with the information of who is selling the card and when the bag was sold to a particular person. The fourth thing that a original Christian Dior bag will come with is a dust bag. A dust bag is a bag in which you keep the bag. This is a dust bag, and this is an original dust bag which you can see from the quality of the dust bag. Whereas this dust bag is a fake dust bag because it is so transparent and it is easily tearable. Original Christian Dior bag will also come with a maintenance guide, which a fake one will not have. Similarly, the next product is small wallets and belts. On the wallet will also come with an authenticity card. The logo, the brand logo Christian Dior will be inside the wallet. It will also have the country in which it was manufactured, and mind it will be only manufactured in Italy or Spain. Similarly for belts, because it is a leather good, it will only be manufactured in Italy or Spain, anywhere else, and it will be a counterfeit product. Now shoes. An original shoe will have Dior written on it in silver and it will be inside a frame. Whereas if you will see the fake shoe over here, the Christian Dior is not written inside a frame. Also, the manufacturing code is missing, whereas on an original shoe the manufacturing code will be given. Now the brand logo, which is the most important thing, will be on the outer sole. But if you see the counterfeit shoe or the fake shoe, the brand logo is missing. This is an example of a fake shoe because there is no brand logo mentioned over here. Now, for ready to wear, a genuine label will have Christian Dior Paris written on it, whereas look at the fake or the counterfeit labels. The labeling is wrong. The genuine product will also show the components and also the replacement elements. Whereas over here the replacement element is not given. Also the silk ribbon has CD written on it. This shows that the bag is fake because an original Christian Dior silk ribbon will have Dior written on it like this and never a CD. It will only be Dior. Now as for sunglasses, on the left hand side of the sunglasses, there will always be CE plus made in Italy or made in Slovenia because Dior sunglasses are only manufactured in Italy and Slovenia. Name of Dior design and the Safilo code. Whereas if you see the wrong one, there are wrong printings. The made is not given, the Dior design is not given, the Safilo code is not given. Also, the genuine sunglasses will come with a Safilo booklet, whereas in the fake one there will be no Safilo booklet. On the inside of the sunglasses, it will always be mentioned where a particular sunglass is for a man or for a woman. For example, over here, it is for a woman. What is written is C plus Christian Dior. And for a man, it will always be C plus Dior Home. For watches, On the inside, what will be engraved is either Dior alone or Christian Dior with the following. Over here in the fake one, the engravings are poor. The authenticity card for a watch will always be white in cover and Dior will be written in grey. Whereas there is no authenticity card with the fake one. And the back of the authenticity card will be black markings on the card. Whereas a fake one doesn't come with the authenticity card. So what is important is to look for the authenticity card inside the product. Now the costume jewelry. The boxes of costume jewelry will only be white in color or grey in color, and Dior will be written either in grey or white. Whereas if you see the fake one, these come in different colors. There's blue, there's pink. A Dior box will never be in any other color apart from white or grey. Similarly for the dust bag, it will always be of grey suede with Dior written in white. It will never be green in color as shown over here. Last, the metal inside a Dior costume jewelry will always be polished, whereas if you see the fake one, the metal at the back is not polished. I hope that I was informative enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Kansha. It was really an informative presentation, and I'm sure all people commemorated here will never buy a fake Dior bag. Now, we'll be progressing to the last presentation, though it's last but no less interesting. It's a presentation by Mr. Ajay Amitabh Suman on Calvin Klein. He'll be directing us through a presentation on the identification of brands and logos on the products of Calvin Klein, various logos, and on various goods of Calvin Klein. Mr. Ajay Amitabh Suman is a seasoned litigator. He's an advocate with more than 10 years of experience. Rich experience in IPR litigation and prosecution. I'd like to invite him here for the next 20 minutes. He's going to take you through this presentation and explain you the nuances of Calvin Klein and also explain the differences between the fake and the original. Mr. Ajay Amitabh.
To explain that how you can make out the distinction between the Calvin Klein products. So these are the two kinds of representation the company is just putting on the products. This one is the second kind, and is here. The CK word is appearing on the upper side, and at the bottom side, the Calvin Klein word is appearing. So this is also composite label. Now I am just also given some of the representation how this label is being reproduced on various kinds of products. This one is footwear. Now this is the eyewear. On the eyewear, the basic, the salient feature of the eyewear is that CK Calvin Klein logo itself is appearing on the glass. This one, this is the fragrances. This one is CK Calvin Klein watches. At the just later time, I will explain how you will form the thin distinction between the original and counterfeit. Because the pirates, they want to come as much closer as to the original one in order to take advantage of the goodwill and reputation that has been created by the company Calvin Klein. This one, it is the clothing jeans. Here also you will see the Calvin Klein, the trademark is appearing. And these are the jewelries. And these are the leather belts. These are the leather bags. Here, Calvin Klein, this trademark is appearing. Now, I am here to explain you that what is the name of the company in which this trademark Calvin Klein it belongs. The name of the company is Calvin Klein Inc. It was incorporated in the year 1967 and it was organized under the laws of USA. So it is USA based company. These are the various wide ranges of product. In fact, whatever we put on our body, I think everything this company manufactures. Let us say it's clothing, various kinds of clothing, then fragrances, which you put in our body, then leather products, cosmetics, eyewears, then watches. That not only whatever you put in your body, even that takes care of the places where you reside. They are also producing various products like home furnishings, like table clothings, furnitures. So what I mean to say that this company is producing almost all kind of things which we put on our body and we also put in our home. This trademark was conceived and coined in the year 1967. So this is very old trademark. And this company is having various registrations worldwide. Even in India also, they have obtained various trademark registrations in its favor. So these are the various trademark registrations which I have given here. The details are here just produced here. The earliest one, it is pertaining to the year 1992. Then there are other registrations in class 9, class 18, class 25. Earlier I have also given you details in class 3 of the Trademarks Act. I am making reference to Trademarks Act. Then in these slides I have given you details that how this company just expanded its business activity in various classes of products. So these are very detailed one. So I am just skipping these things. These are very detailed. The expansion of the Calvin Klein products into different kind of. Then these are the extent of sales. So if you will see, extent of the Calvin Klein product is running. It's just see here. For April product, it is accounted for $2.7 billion. And kindly keep in mind, then this sales figure is running for the year 1996, and now we are in 2012. So now at this stage it is much more than what is figuring here, is $2.7 billion. Then for fragrances it is $1.5 billion. And for other products it is $200 million. So all these sales figure, these are pertaining to the year 1996. Then these are the, I am just also giving you that you may say it costly, but since they are maintaining the high, standard of their product, that's why these are the price ranges of the Calvin Klein products. For watches, it may be running around $525 to $1,495, and these are the all other products. I have given the details. Now, the basic thing for which I am coming here, for what I am meant for, and my representation is meant for that I have to make you aware that how you people can be able to make out the distinction between the original and counterfeit. So just see, here it is the original watch of the Calvin Klein. The CK logo, if you will see here, the word CK is appearing. This CK word either it will be appearing at bottom of the 12 number or here at 3 number. So this is one of the salient features of the Calvin Klein watch. And at the bottom side you will see, it is in larger picture. It is Calvin Klein Swiss made. So two things is salient feature. At 12 o'clock it will be appearing CK word, and at the bottom side Calvin Klein word along with Swiss made. Now just make comparison with the counterfeit one. In counterfeit, you will see it is CK Calvin Klein. The two words are appearing, CK Calvin Klein, and just make comparison with the original. This one is CK. So in original you will find only CK word. And this is the salient feature. In all the original watch, you will find only CK word. But in the counterfeit, you will find CK Calvin Klein, and in order to misguide the people, they also specifically write made in USA. So don't be confused. In case it is mentioned made in USA, be sure it is duplicate one, not the original. Now, at the bottom, you won't find Swiss made. Instead, you will find it is quad. The word quad is being mentioned here. So I think I am clear enough to make you understand. In case original and counterfeit products are coming in front of you, you can be able to make out that which one is the original and which one is the counterfeit. This is one of the salient feature. Now I am moving to second one at the bottom. At the back of the original watch, you will find CK word, and Calvin Klein, this word is superimposed upon the CK. Calvin Klein word here, it is superimposed upon CK, and there is, you will find it is serial number. In all Calvin Klein watches, you will find the serial number, it is starting from word K. Now make comparison with the counterfeit. On counterfeit, the word CK. Now Calvin Klein, this word is not superimposed upon the CK. Just make comparison. I am just giving you. This one is the original Calvin Klein word. This is superimposed upon the CK logo. But in the counterfeit, Calvin Klein, it is written at the bottom of CK. Why it is so? It is because the pirates, they are not having necessary technology to put Calvin Klein word in a superimposed manner on the CK. That is the reason why they are putting Calvin Klein just at the bottom of CK. For putting such kind of logo, a superior technology is warranted, which the pirates are lacking. And second thin distinction, which I have told you, that at the bottom, or at the bottom of the original watch, there is serial number which is starting from the word K. In the counterfeit, though there is serial number, but it will not start from K. And again, in order to confuse the public at large, they again write made in USA. So this is the counterfeit one. Now the third salient feature. I am just referring to this one. This is the called crown of the watch. Actually, this is the device through which we set the time. It is at here. So this is called crown of the watch, and on all the crown of the watch, it is here. I am just referring to this one. This is called crown. This is the crown through which we set the time. So this is the crown of the watch. In original crown of the watch, the word CK you will find. But in the fake one, or counterfeit, whatever you say, this CK word is not there. So again, there is difference of technological advancement. I am just again referring to the original one. Since putting CK word on such a minor device, advanced technology is required. That is the reason why on the all original product, you will find CK word is imposed or engraved on the watches. But in counterfeit, this cannot be possible. They cannot do. So this is the thin distinction which I have made regarding the watches. Now I am making reference to the leather belts. I am just making a comparison to the original and fake one. So whenever you will purchase the original leather belts, you will find that there is a plastic holder. On all original leather bags manufactured by the Calvin Klein, there is plastic holder. And this is the enlarged view of the plastic holder. In all those plastic holder, the number is appearing, and then the word Calvin Klein, this is appearing. And again, on the bucket, Calvin Klein, this trademark is engraved. And another thing is that, nothing to mention, but I am just explaining it. Leather is of extremely good quality. When you will make comparison of the counterfeit leather one, then just see what they will do. They will engrave CK logo inside the buckle. And you won't find any plastic holder as you find in the original one. And another thing is that on the counterfeit products, the leather is of very poor quality. So this is how you can make distinction between original and the counterfeit leather belts. Now I am taking all you people to the original leather bags. On all the original leather bags of the Calvin Klein product, you will find UPC sticker, and that UPC sticker, it is containing the original barcode. This original barcode, it is containing all the necessary information pertaining to product. Then on the front of that leather bag, the Calvin Klein, just see the enlarged portion. This trademark is engrossed on the product itself. I am also making reference to here also, just see. So on the product itself, the Calvin Klein trademark is appearing. Just make comparison with the fake one. On the fake one, the logo CK is appearing, and there is no any original barcode. Then another, I am just giving you the other salient feature of the original and duplicate one. When you will see the original one, it's again leather is of extremely good quality. And second thing, just see the stitching, all the stitching. Kindly go through the stitchings of the leather bag. This stitch, it is very neatly and tightly. These are very good and good quality. On when we will go through the counterfeit one, then again go through the stitching part. And also see the quality of the product. Quality of the product is, it is a very inferior quality, and it is widely and badly stitched. It is not as good as in the case of original one. Just make comparison with this stitching one, it is in the original, and just see the fake product. Just see the stitching. Now, these are the eyewears. On all the original eyewear of the Calvin Klein, the trademark CK logo itself, it is appearing on the glass, on all the original. When you will see the counterfeit, in the original also, there is left hand, it is called left inner temple, and it is called right inner temple. So, in the inside of both the temple, you will find Calvin Klein. This trademark is appearing. And just see the fake one. On the fake one, you won't find CK logo appearing on the glass. And naturally, the glass it is of very poor quality. And the inner left inner temple and right inner temple, the trademark Calvin Klein are not appearing. Instead, at the outer side of the left inner temple and right inner temple, these are appearing. Now I am just taking you to the